Alright, my friends, let's talk about On the Sunny Side of the Street. This is my duet arrangement, so you can grab the tabs for both parts, or you can just play the melody part, because I did have some chords in there as well, so it's not super empty. Let's get started. It's based in C major here, and I'm going to follow down the melody like this. Alright, so it's kind of C and then E7. So if you're thinking, so kind of pentatonic, really, or you can go, going to slide up. Now this is, the melody goes up here, but I went, there's an E, kind of a sus. Okay. Now if I walk that down, that's your F chord, F6. And again, that's kind of a pentatonic shape, right? So that's just for fun. Then melody, that's like an F6 kind of an idea. And then this is G13 down to G7, so because it, so there's that. And now it's one like that for a G sharp diminished, right? Then just adjust your feet, or whatever. Right, so it's a kind of a, and then I did just a little chord in there. Then that's D minor 7, and then this is G augmented. Okay, so I'm trying to fill in some of the chords so it's not so empty. You know what I mean? Then the second time, I went down here to the C note instead of the G. And then I went, I used to walk in the shade, so I'm thinking that's G minor to C9 down to an F, right? But here, right? So you might say, well, Doug, that's a B flat, right? With the 9 on top. But if I put that G in the bass, and you hear it like that, that's why I did that chord. And there's your C7, and I was comping the chord there. And it goes to an F, and I play this. So if this is your F C shape, the G string though, or you can play it like that, but I just went because it's easier for me to grab that way. And there's your F C form there. Then D7, and that's the same thing I did here, but just up a whole step. Then this rover, that's kind of like a D minor kind of a, and gone over. And that's G9. And then it just repeats from there. So that's the bridge. So all together, walked up, F, G13, diminish, A minor, D9, D minor, and then G sharp 5 or augmented. Then I used to walk. That's the G minor in the shape. There's C7, C9, then F on parade. It's still F. Now D7, that's still D7. That's kind of like a D minor, then G9. Okay? Now, the chords, quickly, if you're still watching, there's tabs below. You can grab them. You can follow me on Patreon, stuff like that. You can get all this stuff. This is C6. Kind of like those gypsy style chord voicing. That's E7 with the B in the bass. And then I just went F, G, G sharp diminished, A minor, 7, D9, D minor 9, G7, and then C. And then we already did that one. In the bridge, you've got G minor, 7, C add 9, a walk up the... So instead of just staying on F, I walk up like that. It's in the tabs. And then D9 with a moving bass and minor 9, G7, and then that's the same. Okay, I hope you like this tune. It's a really fun thing to play. I use my looper pedal in the demonstration, but you can just play it like that if you want, to grab a friend and play along. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.